Alright, welcome back boys, or welcome to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in. So this video is going to be mostly my plans for Wuthering Waves, my plan for my account, yada yada. So first things first, I am not a free-to-play, but I'm not a whale, right? So I guess I'll start by showing this just to show my point. I didn't buy any summons or points, at least from there. All I'm getting, this is my plan, right? So I got the monthly Asterite and I got the battle pass. Now, my reason for not going free to play is because I have it's not facts, not proven, don't know for sure, but I am like 90% sure this game will probably have skins at some point, right? So I don't want to be free to play to where if a skin comes out and I really like it, I can't get it. So I'm not worrying about it too much, but also obviously I'm not going to wail because a little bit about me, I have a child and everything, so obviously I don't have all the money in the world to spend on video games. So I do want to support the company and everything, and I want to be able to buy skins. I don't want to limit myself to that, but I also don't want to ruin the gameplay for me by making it any way easier, which is kind of hard to do because some of you might not know this, but this game is very hard. And for someone like me, I might be good at dodging in games, but I am notoriously bad at parrying. So, yeah, that's my main reason between free to play and whale. It's just basically I'm pretty sure skins are going to come out at some point. I'm going to want to get them if they're for a character I use. But my plans, right? So let's go to team. So this is my current main team. It's the Encore Sandwall of Arena team. So my original plan, right, was to pull for Changli whenever she comes out. I'll pull up a picture for her. But she is. These are leaks, right? Or these are dreams. But these were low key confirmed by Wua from their YouTube channel. Give me a second to pull it up. But it is confirmed that she's going to be a fusion character, which is fire, which is the same thing as Encore. We don't know for sure what weapon she is going to use. But I had a dream that she was going to use a sword, which is besides the point, right? The main thing that for us to know is that she's going to be a fusion character. Now, ever since I saw her design, whether she was good or not, the whole Phoenix aesthetic, because I am half Chinese, I don't know, something about it I really liked. I liked it a lot more than any of the standard characters or any than our general or Ling Yang. Hot take. But I just really like Changli. So I decided I'm going to save all of my summons. Keep in mind, these aren't fully free to play because I have the monthly pass, but I haven't done any of my limited pools. So all of these, I've saved all my weapons, all my limited banner summons, just to show you how many summons I have right now at this moment. I have somewhere in the ballpark of 130 to 140 pools. So I'm just full saving for Changli, and I want to ideally get one copy of Changli, and her weapon, depending on whether it's good or not. Now I've had a dream about it, but I'm not gonna go into details. But that was my initial game plan, right? Now I say initial game plan because it's changed since then. So the biggest thing I've happened while I've played with this team, I actually hot take don't like Encore. Now I know you have to like animation cancel and everything. I get that. But it really came down to and I got that like she parries on specific moves and you have to parry with those specific moves. That's a little too sweaty for me, right? Now, this is gonna be a hot take, right? I don't find it fun anymore to play Encore. At the beginning I did, right? Now, what really changed how I felt about Encore was this monster right here, right? Memphis. Now I have another video out. It was just me dying to him over and over again. but that really changed how I saw it, where I just didn't enjoy playing her anymore. So my idea was, if I'm gonna play a character where I can't even parry on my regular auto attacks, like Sanwa or anyone else, because while I was fighting Memphis, it got to the point, right, where, oops, wrong team, whatever.
I should try to smile more, you say.
Got to the point where instead of having my main character Encore on the field most of the time, it got to the point where I was using Sanwa most of the time and just parrying with her. And then whenever the boss couldn't move, then I'd bring Encore out. So when it got to that point, I thought, why am I using Encore? She's not really bringing anything to the table, at least for how I played the game, right? So this is still something I'm debating on, but it's basically, am I going to use Encore? Am I going to switch to Chixia, right? Because Chixia has more range. Sure, she's a 4-star, so she generally probably has less stats. I don't know whether that's factual or not. I'm not going to check the numbers. But there's also the fact that I have her E1 just from random RNG from the standard banner. But for those who don't know, her E1 on Chixia will make her ult always crit. Now, I don't have the bar filled all the way, and I'm not going to bother to go get that footage. But if you want to know where her ult is, it's basically Samira from League of Legends, where she will basically spin in a circle and shoot all around her. But besides like a gameplay perspective on how good she is, I also found the fact that, like, even just sitting here doing auto attacks, right? I just found Chixia more satisfying of just the sound of her shooting. Plus she has more range, right? So I can even be safer while I'm doing a hologram. If I can't parry, I might as well have more range and be safer. And for those who don't know, hey, I can just hold down E, boom, I get a machine gun. So it's not just like on a meta standpoint, it's also more of a fact that I just find her more fun. So whether I actually commit to that change or not, that is kind of where I'm leaning to. So what I'm leaning to more is Chixia, Changli, Brina for my main team. And then my second team, I'm going to run Rover, Sanwa, and Baizi. Now, why am I running this team for my second team? Spoilers alert, Havoc Rover is very good. She is very fun. She is basic attack focus. Sanwa, she's very fun. You have to play a little fucking quick time event whenever you're using her abilities, which is a skill gap. But also, her passive ability, can I see it here? No, I can't. Oh yeah, I can right here. She buffs auto attacks. So she kind of fits. So I already built her, and I built Havoc Rover. So when Changli comes out, I can just move Sanwa to my B team, and boom, I don't have to move stuff around. I don't have to build a brand new unit for another team. I can just do a quick swap, and we're good to go. Baizi, that one's kind of up for debate, whether another healer comes out or not. I don't know. I haven't had dreams about it yet. So that one's just kind of on a standby. But that's just a quick idea on my plans for Wuthering Waves. A quick look into my account. I used my Battle Pass weapon on her Encore's weapons because I wanted to get at least some sort of crit weapon. So this is one thing I did. So I finished my choice banners. I got very lucky. After you finish the 50 pulls for a random 5 cost guaranteed, you get the 80 pulls to get a 5-star of your choice. On that 80 pull one, I got very lucky. I got it in 30 pulls, I want to say. I got it very early. So with all the extra standard banner pulls I had that we got for free, I used them on the weapon banner. Now, I have pistol pulled up right now, but that's not what I got. What I got instead was Emerald of Genesis. I got it in, was that 5, 10, 15, 20, about 28 pulls. So I got also very lucky with that one. So that's what Sanwa's currently using. I'll probably switch that over to Changli, and I'll probably use a different weapon. But that's kind of currently where my count is. I have E1 Chixia. I also have E1. I don't know what it's called. I'm just going to keep calling E1 because I used to play Honkai. E1 Encore, which whether I keep using or not is up for debate. I have one copy of Reina, and then I have E1, Sanwa, and then everything else. Right? None of all this other stuff really matters that much. But that's where my account's at. That's what my plans are. I'm just gonna keep playing the game and wait for Changli to come out. Now, am I a hardcore casual player? I would lean more to a casual player because I simply just don't have all the time in the world to be playing Wuthering Waves, hence why I'm recording in the middle of the night with my phone light to light me up so y'all can see. Just because I don't have the time. I have a normal job, then I come home, help my girlfriend take care of the kid, and then we either go to sleep or I get on to play a little bit. So yeah, so I don't hit dailies every single day. Sometimes I'm capped over. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Take care of your life before games. But anyways, if you would like to see more, I'm planning to make more guides and everything else. But if you like to keep seeing more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a good one.